What's going on, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? We're going to take a look at your love life for June 2025. What is going on? All right, let's check out the recent past, current energy. What's on your person's mind? What do they think of you? How do they feel about you? What can you expect from them throughout June? What are they hiding? What the hell? We're going to spy. We're going to find out. What's your advice from Spirit, Virgo? And what is your outcome in love? All right, let's check it out. Make sure that you hang out to the end of the reading because we're going to clarify. And if you hop off early, you're going to miss messages. So let's get to it. What happened in the recent past in love? We got the Page of Cups. Who's this little fella? A little bit of a breadcrumber. We got Pisces energy. This could be somebody communicating an emotion, right? It could be a newer connection. Some of you received an apology. That's why clarifiers are important. We got to see what that is. What's going on right now, Virgo? What's the current energy? Well, it's you, the Hermit. You're showing up, saying hi to mom. Major arcana for Virgo. So isolation, seclusion. Maybe currently you pulled away from somebody who was just offering breadcrumbs. This could be ghosting as well. But I feel like with this lantern, right, we could be withdrawing, but it almost feels like we're trying to figure something out. Probably you, because that's your card. What's on their mind? The Queen of Wands, Leo, Sag, Aries. Queen of Wands is very fiery, very attractive, very physically drawn to you, Virgo. So on their mind is a boss bitch, right? Because the Queen of Wands is a go-getter and she is just taking action. People are drawn to that energy. And again, a very strong physical attraction. All right, what do they think that you want out of this? Two of Cups in reverse, wah. That you don't want to be with them, right? That you don't want a relationship. Maybe you've gone through a breakup. You might be waiting for them to leave somebody else as well. This doesn't have to be factual. It's just what they think you want. How do they feel about you? What's going on in their emotions? Ace of Pentacles, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So what do you feel when you feel the Ace of Pentacles? You feel like you want to give an offer. The Pentacles represent that slow, steady energy. It is, the new beginning of something that has a lot of potential for the future. It's very grounded energy. This is all about offering something that could lead to a commitment or a long-term relationship. So they feel grounded with you. They feel potential. How will they be moving towards you in June? We've got the King of Wands. So now we have a King and a Queen of Wands showing up. King and Queen of the same suit. It's a relationship. It's some sort of soulmate energy, most likely. You've got to learn something from this. But with the wands, and you've got the queen here, you got the king here. So this represents a very strong physical attraction. This is boss energy. This is two people who are very fiery, who are taking action, who are drawn to each other. People, it's a powerful energy. People are drawn to this energy. But moving forward, what you can expect, this person is going to go for what they want, Virgo. I'm just saying, because the King of Wands, they don't have to be a fire sign. Could just be somebody who, they take action, they're charismatic. Again, strong physical attraction. They're going to let you know throughout June what they want. And what they're feeling is some sort of potential here. They may feel like you don't want it. They might just be, living in la la land. Maybe you do want it. What's in the hidden factors? What are they hiding? The Knight of Cups, riding in with that cup. These knights are in pursuit. They're coming, they're going. The Knight of Cups, sometimes it's bringing an apology. If you're broken up with somebody or you guys are kind of at a distance, whether that's physical or emotional, whatever this is, what you don't see coming is some sort of an apology coming in, some sort of offering. If you're like single and you're not connecting with anyone, this is somebody who in the month of June is going to offer you something and they're going to be very to the point about it. You may see this as only physical, or maybe they only want physical, but emotionally they're going to feel some sort of potential, some sort of commitment, and they're not going to let it just pass by. The King of Wands, you always know where you stand with that energy. Then it's because they're coming in with this love offer. Or again, if you're apart from this person or they've done something to, piss you off, they're going to be apologizing. What's your advice from Spirit? What does Spirit want you to do? Six of Pentacles. Make sure that you're giving to this as much as you're receiving or vice versa. Six of Pentacles is a very charitable energy, but it's also about this equal give and take, right? There seems to be maybe a lack of balance. Something could be one-sided here. And Spirit's just saying, hey, look out, because you're about to be told they want something. And if you don't want it, it's time to get out of Dodge and call the water Uber. What's your outcome in love? What do we got? Four of Pentacles. That's your earth energy. Maybe you're holding back, not opening up. Could be due to indecision, or you just plain don't want it. Virgo, you just don't want it. Somebody's got to open up. And again, since that's your earth energy, you may be keeping things tightly to your chest, closed off energy. We'll see why. Now, I will mention, I'm going to put the link to the extended love reading in the description box below. I'll also pin it in the comment section. We're going to dive deeper into this outcome, and we're going to also take a look at their feelings. We're going to dive more into their energy. We're going to see why this is all happening and what you need to know going into July in love. If you want a private reading, those are open. You can book down in the description box, gives you all of the instructions, and also to register for the June or July tarot course. You can find all of that below in the description box. Hang out to the end of the reading. I have a special announcement. It's a giveaway. You don't want to miss it. All right. What does Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus need to know? Virgo, what do you need to know about love in June? We're going to find out. Why does this seem to be the theme with all zodiac signs across the board? Like somebody wants you more than you want them. In the recent past, we've got a Page of Cups showing up. Why? Because of the 10 of Cups. More Pisces energy. Some of you connect with the Pisces. You got water, emotion, right? Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. In the recent past, there was this energy of, you know, like a little bit of an offer. That could have even been you, Virgo, with the Page of Cups. Like, okay, here's a little breadcrumb, you know, communication and that kind of thing. But also that Page of Cups is very like kind of living in a dreamland. And it's with the 10 of Cups, that's also that energy of like happily ever after, family, like building a life together, having children, like somebody wanted to put a baby in you or something. I don't know. I'm just saying this is very like dreamlike energy and wanting to offer that. Somebody was in that energy. What's going on right now? Either that or this person, for some of you, this person was married and you're waiting for them to get out of this relationship. And so currently you're the hermit. That's you, Virgo. You're in that energy of seclusion and, you know, holding up that lantern, trying to figure out, all right, your words are big, but I need action. Why is the hermit here currently? With the Princess of Pentacles, there you are again. So that would be like the Page of Pentacles and the Rider-Waite. So again, very, very slow energy. This is very much energy right now. Like I'm kind of pulling away. Every once in a while, I might send a message like, hey, how's the weather? But it's very, very breadcrumby, very slow, a little bit boring. You've got more to figure out. And you want to know if there's value here tied to this. What's on their mind is the Queen of Wands with the 8 of Cups. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Again, I'm going back to it. It's just for some of you. That Queen of Wands can be another person on their mind, and they're trying to walk away from that person, and you don't want to have anything to do with them until they leave that person behind. And when I say person, it doesn't have to be love. It could be somebody just meddling in your love life. The 8 of Cups says, I need change, and I need to leave something behind. It's right on a court card. Others of you, this person knows you're walking and they're so driven and so attracted to you. But with the 8 of Cups, somebody's not being emotionally fulfilled. What just fell? Let's see. The 8 of Pentacles fell out on my floor. So we're taking it. They want to put work and effort into the situation here, but they feel there's like something missing. You're not reciprocating or something. They view you as the 2 of Cups in reverse, Virgo, with the 2 of Swords. We've got 2 2s here, so decisions. You're in this energy of needing to make a choice or decision in June. You just are. You feel blinded by it, or you feel stuck. You might be ignoring this person or ignoring making a choice or decision because you're waiting on something else to end, to come apart, break up, divorce, something like that. And others of you are just in this energy of like, I don't want to be with this person, right? But I'm just kind of ignoring them right now. Like I'm keeping it very kind of blah. It almost feels like for somebody I'm reading here, you're just giving them the bare minimum, hoping that they'll just take a hike. I'm just saying, how do they feel about you deep down? Ace of Pentacles with the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So we've got third energy there. Again, building when that 3 of Pentacles is in the upright. We're collaborating, we're building, we're having conversations. We're on the same page, all that kind of good stuff. But when it's in reverse, we're not on the same page. There is no teamwork. We're coming apart. There's no agreement on potential of like a strong foundation for the future. But that's not you. You're either pulling away from them, you don't want it, because they feel the Ace of Pentacles. They feel there's potential. They feel like there's some sort of offer of a commitment and something for the future. But why? Well, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, something else has to end, or you're just not into it. What can you expect from them throughout June? King of Wands with the Nine of Wands. Got a lot of Leo showing with the King of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Not giving up. They're kind of fearful with that Nine of Wands. That Nine of Wands says, I'm a little broken, I'm a little beat up, but I will persevere. I'll move forward because I plan on taking action, but I'm going to be cautious on how I do it. Guards up a little bit. And I think they're protecting themselves. What's going on behind the scenes? So what's hidden? What's coming that you don't see, Virgo? You got the Knight of Cups. Scorpio showing up to the party. We got strength now with Leo again. Again, strong energy of overcoming some sort of obstacle. So what are they hiding, or what's coming that you don't know, that you don't see? The Arrival, Knight of Cups, an apology or some sort of emotional offer here. And it's surrounded by patience and strength, endurance, overcoming obstacles. I don't think it's holding back. You may be holding back. This person's got fight in them. I'm telling you. What's your advice from Spirit, Virgo? You got the Six of Pentacles. There's your earth energy. Six of Pentacles with the King of Swords. Could be an Aquarius coming to the party, right? Or it's just somebody who is spitting the truth. That King of Swords is communicating the truth, cutting through the BS, getting to the point. I think Spirit's telling you, Virgo, there's a big conversation, an important conversation coming in June, and you need to be prepared for this. And it's about this equal give and take. This person could even say to you, yeah, I know, I've had to give to another situation or another person, right? But I'm ready to cut through that. They're getting to the point. What's this King of Swords I want to give to you, Virgo? King of Swords with the Six of Swords. Spirit's telling you, move on. If you don't want something with this person that's pretty long term, get ready for the conversation and move on, right? And I do feel like there's been choppy waters, and it includes another individual here with your person. And Spirit saying there's going to be a conversation about that. Like, we can get to calmer waters. We can leave all those troubles behind. So you're given an option here from Spirit. If you're not in this wholeheartedly, get the F out, call the water Uber, see you later, and tell them, and be really to the point, because they're about to come to you for that conversation. And Spirit's also telling you, if this is somebody that you do want, they're leaving some issues behind. You guys can have smooth sailing together, but you have to open up, and it feels like you don't want to do that. Why is the Four of Pentacles your outcome? Why is the Four of Pentacles here for Virgo's outcome in love in June? What is it? And the Two of Pentacles. Again, more of your earth energy. The twos are all about choices. And this Two of Pentacles says, well, I'm kind of up in the air. I kind of go back and forth. He's trying to balance himself. You may just be too busy for this person or a relationship. And so you remain closed off. You're protecting yourself as well. Some of you are protecting your money. That reminds me, let me know down in the comments where you guys are watching from. I want to know what part of the world you're watching from. But the outcome shows, due to closed off energy with the Two of Pentacles, there's still this kind of like, well, I don't know, kind of wishy-washy energy, not being able to make a decision or a choice, but you're still not opening up to this person. What's this Two of Pentacles about? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? You may feel like they're juggling Two of Pentacles and the Prince of Swords. So that'd be like the Knight of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. They're coming at you with this wishy-washy energy, Virgo, and that Prince of Swords says, I have something to tell you. I wanted this yesterday. Let's pick it up. Because your energy is super slow, and their energy is all about the possibility of a future, but you kind of not wanting it, being in denial, being wishy-washy, not sure what you want, and that's okay. Mom is here to tell you, you don't need to make a decision, but you need to tell this person what is going on, because they're not going to leave you alone. It's important, right? And there could be this hasty kind of, they get tired of it. And then by the end of June, they're just like, what the hell do you want, Virgo? What are we doing here? Right? Tell me now. We'll dive more into this in the extended reading. I want to see what they're going to tell you, because that sword does represent rushing in, typically to speak your mind about something. Could be a little drama around it, or again, like that impulsive or hasty energy. We'll find out what they're going to tell you and what else they're feeling going into July. That'll help you make a better decision here. For a lot of you, it feels like your mind's made up. You tell me. I don't know. All right, let's talk about it. So I've been on YouTube for 150 years, and to celebrate that, I'm giving away a free private reading. If you want to join to be picked, all you have to do is comment below and let me know that you would like to enter for the drawing. July 1st, I will randomly pick a winner, and that person will get a private reading. So you can comment on as many videos as you like. Let me know. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe so that you know when more videos are coming out. You have to hit that notification bell to all notifications, and you'll get more readings. So other than that, I am going to meet y'all over on the extended reading so we can be nosy and find out more. And I love you guys hard. Love me hard back, and we'll speak soon.